And this is because these helicopters are being used in lesser numbers as the transition is made to the Lynx's replacement, the Wildcat. The Wildcat is externally similar, but is a much improved design and will go forward with the Navy for some considerable time. But they are replacing these in service and trying to make a very smooth transition between the two types. Whereas the Swordfish was defended by a single Lewis gun in the Lynx has seen active service with the Navy. They were used in both Gulf Wars, and they have more recently been used on anti-piracy operations against the Somali pirates. The Lynx also saw action in the Falklands conflict, and 3 were lost, although none were shot down. The ship's helicopter on HMS Coventry, HMS Ardent, and on the Atlantic Conveyor were lost. As you see it touch down, sitting there, you'll see the benefit of that angled undercarriage allows it to swivel on the spot. You wouldn't want one of these falling off the edge of a platform on a ship and falling into the Ogden. So waving fired from the Lynx. On the nose you'll see an appendage. The upper part of that is the forward-looking infrared, and underneath that is the radar. So it set a world airspeed record for helicopters, a record that it currently still holds by managing 249.09 miles an hour, which for a helicopter is shifting a bit. The Royal Navy operates its Lynx from a variety of ships. Very often these aircraft will have to fly into and from very small platforms on the back of Royal Fleet auxiliaries and of frigates and destroyers. You will notice that the aircraft wheels are slanted inwards. This is so that if it is able to form a circle on the ground, you will see it do this later on. It will sit on the ground and pirouette. Obviously, if you're landing over a dozen nations, and went into operational use in 1977. It is used by both the Royal Navy and the Army, and also some Marines fly them as well. First flight of the prototype was on 21st of March 1970. I see the Royal Navy are playing Confuse the Commentator and having some fun whilst repositioning to go back in and land. So, ladies and gentlemen, as the Lynx comes in and lands over there on its spot, we also see the two Tucano are